Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and I'm coming to you from Gillespie Field here in Santee, and so there's going to be a lot of planes going by because I'm literally at the airport. You can see over my shoulder right there, there's the control tower. They are kind of having like a private event right now with a lot of really old museum type airplanes, which I think is really cool. The plane literally just took off behind me. I thought I would film out here because I really feel like a lot of us are taking flight you know, when it comes to our plans, our things that we've created back in April, and now we are in May. So welcome to the May 2019 reading. Well, I just want to give a couple of little shout out things, like little bits and pieces of info before I really dive into our reading. So just to let you know, there are, let's see, how many days left? There are 11 days left on my Kickstarter for the Wally's World Oracle. So Wally's World, a healing journey through sacred sites. You know, let's jump in on this. Let's make this a reality. Let's make this happen. This is a community-based deck, so a lot of people from all over the globe have given input with their pictures. They've you know, added their favorite sacred sites so that we can also take part in the healing that they get from their favorite places. And so I just love the feeling of community. I love the bringing people together, and I love the energy that comes off this deck, and I really want to make it a reality, get it printed in its fancy box, have its gilded edging and all that good stuff. But I really want as many people as possible to be able to utilize this deck and receive that healing. So check out Kickstarter. I'll put the link down below. It's free shipping all over the world, so you don't even got to worry about shipping. Because it's a world deck, I feel like there shouldn't be shipping to my homies all over the world. Oh, Tarot-a-thon is coming soon. So Simon of the Hermit's Cave is doing his hashtag 24-hour Tarot-a-thon again. So this is the Tarot-a-thon 2019. I've been asked to do it once again. Super excited. So you know, get ready for that. That is May. That's next month. So it's going to be the very first week of June. So I'm super excited about that. And let's jump right into our reading. As you know, I like to pull a stone, the stone that I feel is really going to connect with that month. So for the month of May, for this particular stone, you could just connect with it, you know, through the video here. You could, if you have this piece, you can, you know, use it to meditate on. If you see an image of it, you can connect with the energy that way. But that is carnelian. Little carnelian heart there. I think there's a private jet going by right now. Hey, carnelian, fire. A little heart. There goes the private jet. I usually pull a card for the color of the month, but I really felt like with this beautiful red of the carnelian that a red or even a reddish orange is going to be our color. So I really am feeling like a lot of this fire. And well, I guess it's apropos because May 1st is Beltane. So it's, you know, May Day, Beltane, you know, all those things. When summer is quickly approaching, things are bursting into life if they haven't already. I mean, like, flowers and plants in our area are crazy, and all the hills are covered in this beautiful gold from all our mustard plant. It was brought here by the Spaniards to San Diego when they were building their missions, so they would, you know, spread all this mustard plant around so that it was easy to find the trail to all the missions here in San Diego. So just a quick bit of history. So I really am feeling this, you know, reddish orange vibe for the month of May, as well as carnelian. And I also wanted to do something different for the essential oil. Like, you know that I usually pull like an essential oil card, but I decided to use my runes this time. You know, seeing what am I getting from the rune. And that'll be our essential oil. I hear the control tower back there. Okay. Just digging in my little pouch. Okay, this is our essential oil. Ooh. Okay, let's see. What am I feeling for this particular oil? Um, Kind of going through some of my darker oils, ones that I feel a little bit more protective. Actually, I'm getting a couple of oils for the month of May with this particular rune. So I'm feeling kind of like a sandalwood and an amber. So if you wanted to mix a little bit, I know amber is more like a resin. It's a really thick essential oil. I do have some, it's really expensive, but and I use it very sparingly. A little goes a long way, by the way. But if you had like just a little, like a hint of amber and sandalwood, I think that the energy of that would be really, really nice for May, helping you to kickstart your projects. I'm on Kickstarter. Helping to move past blockages, just helping to pave the way for all that growth that is so needed right now. So yeah, whether if you have amber, if you have sandalwood, great. If not, you can always just meditate on those essential oils. I want to pull a theme card for the month of May, and I'm going to be using Colette Baron Reed's The Spirit Animal Oracle. I'm really feeling kind of some of the earthy vibes, and I think this would be great for us. So I'm going to grab this deck here and just give it a little shuffle and see what card comes up for us. I'm going to try not to drop it between the slats because I'm on like wooded slats on the balcony, and I don't want these to fall. So, okay. Ooh. Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. Okay, with all this fire energy that I've been getting, all this, things blossoming and blooming, I really think that it is a time to kind of call in our homies, our peeps, whether they are spirit guide in human form or animal form, whatever they may be, but calling in as much extra energy to come help us with those projects as possible. I know that sometimes we like to be like, no, it's my precious, like I'm just gonna do it all myself, but there are a lot of things that it would just be best if you had some extra help. Don't be so egotistical to think that, everything must be done on your own. It's good to call on other people because it helps them too. It makes them feel good. It helps their energy to be able to help you as well, bring your project to life, whatever that may be. So whether it's like creating a deck, working in the garden, trying to work out a new career or a job, or work at the job that you have. Maybe you're doing a little project there, whatever it may be. Now is a good time in May because everything is in bloom, everything's full of fire, everything's ready to burst forth. It is a good time to have people help you out. So again, animals, spirit guides, humans, whatever it may be, it's time to call in some extra energy to help us out. For today's reading, I'm going to be looking into health, I'm going to be looking into love, family, friendship, money, and work. I'm going to be using my Wally's World Oracle, and I'm actually going to be pairing it with the Ted Andrews Animal Speak runes. So they look kind of like this, and each one has an animal and a keyword, and I thought it would just pair really nicely with my deck. So I'm going to pull all those cards first, and then we'll dive into the reading. I'm going to be pulling those runes. Okay, so let's start off with health. What do we have for health for the month of May? Let's check this out. Oh, accumulate an opportunity. Okay, so the first card that we have here was taken by me. It's in Rancho San Diego, and I really felt like this crow energy was coming to have a little chit chat with me. But the Animal Speak rune says chameleon opportunity. So I'm really feeling like, both chameleons and, this, making itself, giving itself the best possible way that it could have an opportunity to like eat and things like that. It's got adapt to its environment. And here we have the crow. Crows are really great adapters when it comes to environment. They're very intelligent. They're super smart. Everybody knows this thing they do where they'll drop like nuts or seeds on a road down like underneath a street light so that cars can run over it and use the car as a tool so that it breaks open the nut, and then the crow has something to eat. Like, they're super intelligent. So are chameleons. So I'm really feeling like to use your skills, use your intelligence to be able to adapt to the environment that is presented before you so that you can make those projects and those things come to life for you. So I really feel like you might be having to do a little bit of adaptation in order for you to make those opportunities happen. We're going into love, into the nerve. So this picture was taken by my friend Marsha in Hawaii. And it's where Gilligan's Island was filmed. And so this is like a little vanishing pool, and there's some of the boats out there. And the Ted Andrews animal speak rune we have is time to move, migration. And I like that they're kind of flying over the waters here. So when it comes to love, I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement. If you are unattached right now, but you are seeking, I feel like you can't just sit around in May and like expect that the love of your life or the next person you might want to go have a few, movie nights with is just going to show up at your door. You're going to have to be the one to make the first move. You're going to have to move to, looking for that. And then if you are attached, if you are committed to somebody right now, I feel like there is going to be some sort of movement within your relationship. All positive, by the way. So that's what I'm getting for love. Then we move into family. Oh. So this picture was taken by me. This is the Sweetwater Reservoir in Spring Valley, just down the street from my house. It's so tranquil, it's so beautiful. And then we have trust, manatee. Okay, so I feel like there might be some family issues going on right now, and who doesn't have family issues going on at some point? But for those of us that are having more of a difficult time, you could be taking care of somebody right now who is disabled in the family, not doing well, and you've kind of taken it upon yourself to be a caretaker or, maybe part-time, or just kind of helping out, some people in the family right now. Maybe they're being helped out financially, it could be physically, but I feel like you are doing a lot to help people, and you kind of have this feeling of like, what's the next step? Like, I don't know if what I'm doing is the right thing. And here I just have trust that you are doing the right thing, and that what you need to do next will be presented to you in such a way that you will just know what the next step will be. So you're on the right path. Whatever it is that you're doing for this person in your family, whether you are helping them financially, maybe helping them out by having them stay at your place, maybe they are physically handicapped, maybe they're very ill, and you're taking care of them, and you're just like, I wonder if I'm doing enough. You are. Just stay on the path. Your next steps will be presented. All right, our next card is friendship. Ooh, another picture that was taken by me. So this is over the Qualcomm Stadium, or Jack Murphy Stadium in Mission Valley, San Diego, and so this is during their Sky Show. So we got Promise with the turtle, and every time I see the turtle, it reminds me of my friend Steph. So with family or friends, you need to, I know that sometimes we get really busy, and we'll say, oh, I'll call that person back, or I'm gonna hang out with that person, I have to wait for a time for me to be a little less busy. You're going to have to incorporate your friends into your schedule, because if you always look at them as like second-class citizens, like, oh, they're less important than what I got going on here, it's going to hurt your relationships. So treat your friends just as important as you treat your projects, as you treat your job, as you treat the rest of your family, because they are part of your soul family. These are your friends. So you're going to have to work at the relationships just like you work at love relationships, just like you work at your job. Things take work, and if you just let them rot and fall by the wayside, people that are fantastic friends, you know, some people are just patient for so long until they start to feel like they're being neglected by you, and that's not a good feeling. So please keep your promises to be a good friend. So keep in contact, even if it's just a text message. I'm not saying you got to spend all day with people. People understand, people get busy, but just sending a text, a call, an email, a funny GIF lets them know that, hey, I'm busy, but I'm still thinking about you. So keep those promises. Going into work. I took this picture in Mammoth Mountain. The kitty cat here is actually not Wally, that's Herb. He's card number 13, which shows that this was like the ending of his life. He died at 18 and a half years young. And he's kind of looking into the sunrise over the mountain, into the next adventure in his life. But see, for money it says change, metamorphosis, and how apra-frickin-po is this. Wow. So Herb having his change, and then having the chrysalis metamorphosis change. So when it comes to finances and physical money, I think there's a lot of kind of shifting and changing going on. So I think that you know, as we know, everything's kind of, you know, comes in cycles. Sometimes we have less money, sometimes we have more money. May is going to be one of those cycles. Some of us, it's going to be a time of extreme abundance. Like when it comes to money, I'm not saying you're going to hit the lottery, but if you do, hey, hit me up, like grab a deck. But if, in all seriousness, if, you know, you are in a bountiful period, don't forget to save some of it, you know, for the lean times. For others, I feel this might be a little bit more tight when it comes to finances. So you just have to be very mindful of where your money is going and making sure that you're just making good choices so that the lean times don't have to feel so lean. And our last card is for work. And this card also taken from me. This is actually looking out the sliding glass window of my master bedroom. And this was a sunrise. I know it looks like a sunset with all the oranges, but we have some beautiful sunrises. Sometimes they're purple, sometimes they're yellow, sometimes they're red, sometimes they're orange. It's a very beautiful scene outside our window. Let's see, for work, we also have industrious, and we got the rat. Okay, so right away what I'm thinking with this card, these palm trees that are here that are beautiful and have been in a lot of my pictures that I've taken, you know, outside my master bedroom window, there's really only one or two of those palm trees left. The new people that had moved into the house kind of let things die in their backyard, so those beautiful palm trees, a couple of them are already dead, which, I mean, expands my view, I guess, but I kind of liked the palm trees, and I kind of liked how they sounded in the wind, and, you know, kind of sitting underneath their shade on the concrete pad in my backyard. So I'm seeing, you know, for work, now's the time to really roll up your sleeves and get the work done. So whether this is a job or a side job or whatever it is, you know, especially if it's a side job and you're like, why isn't it taking off? Because you got to treat it like a job. You know, you got to be able to, you know, work some late nights every once in a while. You got to give up a weekend or two, you know, if you really want something to take off the ground. Of course, you don't want to keep this going for like years on end, because that's not healthy. But for work, I really am seeing that you have to put in the work if you want to see the growth. If you don't, it's gonna die like some of those palm trees. All right, so that's it for me, spiritual homies. That was your reading for May 2019. If you have any comments or questions, place that in the comment section down below. I also have the link to my Kickstarter, so you can check out Wally's World, a healing journey through sacred sites oracle. I can't wait to make this a thing with its beautiful guidebook, its beautiful gilded edging, the beautiful box that I want to have it in. So definitely help support me on that, and let's get this out to the masses. I hope you guys have a wonderful May. I wish you all nothing but love and peace and chicken grease and happiness. All right, so if you guys dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading with me, something that's a little more one-on-one and a little less general like this, then head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. And that's it for me, spiritual homies. I will catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.